Hello, my name is Jill Nitch, and this is my Module 17 for AEP 858. This is the graphic organizer that I came up with to document the discussions that are had about data. I will be taking a new job as an assistant principal next year, and I'm hoping that maybe this document with a few tweaks can be used at the new school I'm getting ready to go to. I think it's important to document who all was at the meetings. Also take notes during the meeting so the teachers that are not able to attend can see what is discussed. It also allows teachers to discuss data and keep track of what is being discussed. So you can look back and see whether the same topic was discussed several times, and if it was, then some action needs to be taken about that. And then down the line, I think it's important to discuss whether or not certain interventions or classes were put in place and whether they were effective or not. First thing the teachers will discuss is behavior. I think it's important to discuss student behavior because sometimes that can have a factor in how they do on tests or different things like that. They'll then discuss what student data was discussed. Were they talking about MAP testing, state testing? Also at the school I'm going to, they're having a conversation about going to standards-based grading. So were certain classes discussed or what all was discussed? What gaps have been identified by discussing the student data? Are there specific standards on the MAP testing that the English teachers or math teachers, whoever, are there certain standards that they have pinpointed that are a problem for the students based off of that data? If there are, what do we need to do to become more effective? And then what is our goal in identifying the data? Are we looking for specific standards that need to be hit harder, or are we looking to increase MAP scores for students, to get a certain percentage above that 50th percentile, or what is our goal? What interventions or strategies have we used to try to help students be successful? And then how will we know when we are successful in meeting our goal? Is our goal to get all students above that 50% mark, or how are we going to know that we're successful? And then I think it's also important to celebrate or discuss the positive things that are going on. Do we have those students that are working really hard and have increased their scores? And then what follow-up do we need to discuss based from previous meetings? Like I said, this document is not perfect in any way, but I think it's a beginning and something that can help teachers keep track and to decide what needs to be discussed at meetings.